my fellow bistros, welcome back again. As you see, I am back at it with Trouble Days. Now, since we did got the ending, though the complete ending and everything like that, what I'm going to be doing now is just kind of see what would happen if the other choices I would have made, as well as there was still one little thing that I could have gotten, and right here. And again, I think it's the moment where I had the choice of what book that Love was reading to show her, basically, instead of the one she was currently reading. Okay, and she would have transformed to one of those two particular things, depending on the book I like. I went with the furthest one, and then we got this of Love. Absolutely adorable, I have to say, though. Very adorable indeed. But I am very curious if it was that choice alone, or it could be a different choice. I don't know, but we will find out. Alright, so when we go to load. Now, I normally save them at the choices, so it makes it a little more easier. Except for one moment, there was actually one moment that where I accidentally pressed the button and then it kind of went to it. It was the moment with the bookstore, I think, or the comic store, manga store, whatever store. Okay, where, you know, you had I had a choice either to go in there or not, basically. So I have to try at least get to that point right there. Alright. So, yeah, what I'm going to probably do with the first choice is, you know, do that one, then try to go to the other one, because I think the other one, I really don't know when it is. I don't know, we'll find out, we'll try to find it, okay? But we'll go right here. First choice, either Love will stay with us or not. Alright, Love can stay with you, Love has to leave. We'll do Love has to leave. You should leave. I mean, claiming she's a succubus, demanding I let her stay to squeeze out my technoforce. These are not thoughts of a rational person. Well, I suppose she could stay a night as long as no questionable crimes end up being committed, although I'll be lying if I say my thoughts were pure. Ooh. But if a girl dressed in an outfit like her asks to stay, any healthy man would probably assume it would head to that direction. Ooh, what direction would that be? Would that be up, down, left, right? What direction? I'm very curious. Okay. Love looks horribly depressed and seems at the point of bursting into tears. Oh, that's kind of sad. A little late now. She's kind of crying. Ready? Oh well, I might as well let her. Why at least? Hey, why are you so fixated on me? Can't you extract the technoforce from any other guy? Okay. 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 Now I think we're at the point where now it kind of like continues where I left off within the story before now, because I remember this, I think. Let me just keep checking. Just to make sure. That's a ridiculous rule. It's true, yeah, it is kind of stupid. It seems that they live in a surprisingly harsh world, the succubi. Okay. So what's going to happen? Okay, this is kind of new, actually. That sounds incredibly bothersome. That actually would be bothersome. My stomach started to cramp at the mere thought that every single night I have to repeat the same ordeal. How would you guys feel about that? Like every night you have this basically lovely person break into your home and try to do naughty with you. And for some reason you would make her leave. I'm just saying. How would you guys feel? What a mess I got myself into. You technically didn't get yourself into the mess. Actually, she put you into the mess. At this rate, it's hardly be able to get a decent night's sleep. Actually, that's true. Fine, if that's all you're gonna do to me, I guess I'll let you stay. Yes, really. On the one condition, you have to out yourself before attacking me. Out myself. Okay. I think it's fantasy time. Not that. I have my own life to live. I have a part-time job and housework to do. It's not I'm not talking about roleplay. Hey, is this really a good idea? Having unwillingly given her permission to stay with me, I glance alongside at Love as I worry over from problems of nightly attacks. Love is wide-eyed, and her gaze is wandering all over my room, even though there isn't any especially new to see. I can't believe I'm still asking myself this now, but is she really a succubus? That's the main thing that bothers me. So I'm really right now. Miss Love, do you have any proof that you're a succubus? Okay, now this is actually, I think, well, I'm gonna actually stop right here and then go to a different part now. Okay, now I'm at the part where I should be at the bookstore, or go to the bookstore or not. I actually know I want to stop by the bookstore, so this time we're going to go to the bookstore next time. Maybe I shouldn't go out on my way Maybe I shouldn't go out on my way to stop by since Love is here. I'll just come by again when I'm alone and take my time looking around. What? I think she's looking at the bookstore. Just as we're about to pass by the bookstore, Love comes to a halt. Yes, it is a bookstore. Well, actually, it's a used bookstore. Yes. Love nods presently and seems intrigued. Goes to take a peek into the store. Wow, I am awful today right now. I got tongue-tied. They collect and sell books that people have already read. They buy games and other goods off you as well. Yes. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if that's a definition, use up old books, is necessarily true, but you know, I can kind of say that's true a little bit. Some of the books people could have actually, or could be quite old depending on how long they had it, and if it's in good condition, of course. Because I doubt a bookstore will sell, like, I don't know, a book that's like really run down and dirty or something like that. Okay. Hey, you just add wow, I'm awful right now. Hey, you just add that man part. Plus, nothing dirty about these books. Okay. Hey, don't be so loud. Glancing at my surrounding, I see people walking by, giving us suspicious looks. Which is not surprising, considering a girl in extreme cosplay is facing a guy yelling about use up naughty stuff. Oh, that would be a horrible situation to be in. I would be so embarrassed if I was in that situation. I would be. Oh my god, that'd be horrible for me. A used bookstore isn't quite the sketchy place you're imagining. They just buy and sell books that people don't want to read anymore. Usually a bookstore doesn't sell old books, right? They also sell books that have gone out of print and stuff like that. Actually, they probably could, actually. Thinking about it. I don't know. To say they don't have any isn't exactly true. Yeah. I actually was thinking about that before I read that. But if I tell that to Love now, she'll definitely start to have who knows what kind of fantasy. So I better not go there. I kind of want to actually see how she would take it. I really want to. I wish that was a choice if we could not. That's right. Nothing like that. I'm not doing anything wrong by telling her that, am I? Plus, all those books and magazines are on the other side of the curtains and not anywhere visible. Love runs to the showcase as if something new has grabbed her attention. She points at the display and looks back at me. Probably a cosplay. Oh, that's cosplay. I was right. You'll want to talk. I almost told her. I would so say that. Yes. At first, I can almost see a question mark appear above Love's head, but then she seems to think of something. I can't help but notice her cheeks started to blush red. Is she gonna go fancy again? I'm I kinda figured. Stop! That's enough of that! Well, they're not necessarily wrong, but still. What is this girl going on about? Love, look at me unabashedly when an expression on her face as if I say I am wrong. Only a momentary people do that. You don't even know what cosplay is, do you? Fine, then why don't you give me a simple explanation? Haha, put it on the spot. Alright, even scratching her nose in embarrassment and avoiding my gaze, she still looks as beautiful as a flower. Ah. She has no idea. I'm a beast. Well, I am dumb beast, so you know, that's not too far off. Not too far off at all. Right. Is she still going on about that theme? Tired at pointing out the faults in the topic every time it comes up, I launch into the exploration on cosplay instead. Cosplay comes from the costumes of characters from manga, light novels, and anime. Well, technically, cosplay doesn't have to be from, like, I guess, like, you know, mangas, animes, and light novels, actually, because again, at this point, cosplay is going to be from, like, comic books, really, in general, from, like, American comics to, of course, you know, mangas and everything like that, as well as certain medias, too, from TV shows, movies, and other such, because, again, there's really a lot of cosplays for any kind of thing now at this point, really, not just the particular things, but still. Yeah. So some people enjoy dressing up like those characters and take photos. Okay, you me up right now. There are also some people who like to project themselves into a character, like someone they aspire to be. That would so be me. If I did cosplay, actually, I would be so acting like the characters I am cosplay. I'm not joking. I would, just for the fun of it. Really. I never done cosplay, so I'm not sure, but I think that's the gist of it. Yeah, I know that cosplay too. So, but it was, I would say it's pretty accurate. I see. Oh, that was her. Yes, and there's also some people who actually make that cosplay. And I have to say too, some people make really good cosplay. Like, of course, it's from based on the characters we see and stuff, but the way they do, like, most people make that cosplay from scratch. Or at least I guess the ones that make it from scratch, professionally cosplays, because they mostly make it, do a really good job in detail. Okay, and I have to say I am very impressed. Like, I wish I could do stuff like that. If I was actually going to do a cosplay, I most likely would just buy a preset outfit and also hope it fits. And the reason why I say I'm hoping it fit is not because I'm saying I'm fat. Okay, nothing wrong with being that too. Okay, I'm just saying, like, depending on where it's coming from, like if I order from, say, Japan, for example, again, they have like a different size chart measurement thing, basically. Like I probably would be considered like either, I would say either a extra large or extra large if I was in Japan, because in the US I'm a size medium, like my shirt's a size medium and everything like that. Okay, but again, in Japan I probably would be considered either like extra large or extra large, one of those two. But okay, back to this. There are probably some, but mainly they sell books. She seems intrigued by the cosplay thing. Love nods and peers into the store. She wants to go in the store. I was right. Sure, but there are more people inside. Yeah, just hide behind me. Use me as a wall. I'm the barrier. She must have found something interesting. You know, she could find stuff like that, but knowing that I kind of know what happens, it's not going to be actual human culture. Culture! Yes. Oh, that's good. The truth, huh? Actually, I bet it would help Love stopping having those kind of fantasies if she could come into contact with human culture and get the right information. That makes perfect sense. Actually, that really does. Don't be silly. Okay, let's take a quick look. Goddamn, she's adorable. Love is beaming with joy. Seeing her expression, I can't help but feel happy as well. Okay, let's go. Saying this, Love pulls my arms and drags me into the used bookstore. Okay, so now this is basically where the bookstore scene happened and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be skipping this now. So give me a moment and I'll go to the next choice I went to before. Okie dokie! Now we're at the scene where I come to reading the manga that was actually from my friend that had naughty stuff in it. And to basically do something is I either had to grab the book within reach or grab the furthest book away. Now my choice in one episode, in this decision before, was grab the book furthest away because I thought it would be the safest. And then she transformed into a businesswoman outfit. So this time, I'm going to grab the book within reach. Alright, so here we go. For now, I gotta put a stop to her fantasies. Anything I would do, if I could only put a stop to the line of thoughts, her fantasy should eventually stop as well. Love, read this. I snatched the magazine away from Love and hand her the manga that's nearby. Okay, here we go. Well, this could work for good or for ill. Here we go. It's gonna transform. Love. I'm gonna assume she's gonna transform into a nurse outfit, but let's see what happens. Wait. This is weird. Something isn't right here. Did I happen to hand her another one of those mangas? No, it can't be. I don't have any mangas like that. Okay. However, looking at Love's reaction, there's no way I can handle her something handle something proper. Her face is even redder than before, and her eyes are drilled into the page. What's going on in this? Like, what is going on right now? I really doubt it's something really bad. Honestly, if I have to think about it, then again, there are some mangas that can be a little, well, animes too, where they can have a little bit of mature context, of course, but still, you know, not bad. It's not like, you know, hentai level. You know, it's just very ecchi. So that's probably kind of manga he's showing her with something with the nurse and patient thing. I don't know. We'll figure out what's gonna happen. I'm still expecting her to transform into a nurse outfit now. Hang on a second. Stop reading that manga. Oh, here we go. Okay, she is transforming. When I grabbed the book back from her, a soft light begins to surround Love's figure. Then, in the next instant, what? Here it comes. Ooh. Ooh. Kinda like. Okay, here's a question for you guys. I'm very curious. Do you prefer Love in a businesswoman suit outfit or the nurse uniform? I want to hear you guys' opinions because honestly, I kind of like her more in the nurse uniform more than the business suit. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. Okay, but see what happens now. When the light fades away from Love, she is dressed in a nurse uniform. Love. Oh boy. Well, pose this question to me with a complete straight face. Although she truly does have a look of an angel, so much so that I believe men would get injured on purpose just to be taken care of by a nurse like her. You know, actually, I probably would too. Actually, I do get her a lot all the time, actually, especially for my workouts, with all the sores and aches I get. So I wouldn't mind having her take care of me, actually. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright. In all my life, I never met anyone who looks this good in a nurse outfit. There could be other people. No, that's not. No, that's just a make-believe world. Something like that is unthinkable in reality. More importantly, are you aware that? Oh, she doesn't even know she transformed? Of course. You know, your clothes. Oh, that face. Oh my god. If she blames me on this, that's kind of stupid because you're the one that has transforming magical abilities, not me. So, Love looks down at her own figure and raises her voice in surprise. She didn't even realize she transformed. Of course. That's ridiculous. Even I wouldn't take off a girl's clothes by force, even though, plus, you know, I'm kind of curious too. One, if we did take our clothes off by force, technically, where did we get this? Like, I'm saying, if we did do that, actually, how would we able to do that? Because I think she also has like superhuman monstrous strength because, you know, she's a demon and stuff, as well as where will we have a nurse outfit? Seriously. Okay. What does that mean? I wouldn't mind playing doctor. I won't disagree, but only if you're willing to be a nice nurse and go along with it. That is. What the heck is playing doctor the grown-up way? My character's an idiot. Well, I don't know how to respond to that at the moment. I don't know how that makes me naughty, but okay. I'm at a total loss. Actually, I am too. More importantly, when I look back at Love and Anna's clothes, I think once again how well they suit her. She stands, she's standing there, fidgeting, god damn it, in a nurse costume with a face brush. Oh my god, wow, I am horrible today right now. Getting tongue-tied. I hate when that happens with me. With a face blushing bright red. Fuck me. Something about that strikes home. Yes. Probably because I've been staring at Love for a little while. She tilts her head to the side and looks at me curiously. Then before I realize, Love transformed back to her usual self. Oh, I'm sorry, I spaced out. I was spaced out. Okay, so now I think that's the end of it right there, so I'm gonna get to the next choice I had. I don't know how many are left, technically, but give me a moment, I'll get to the next one. Now we are here again to the choice where either I volunteer or let someone else train Love at the part-time job we will be working at. And last time I did the whole I volunteer to train her, so now we're gonna let her, well, I'm gonna let someone else do it then. Oh, let's see what happens. Considering she's still used to the considering she's not used to the opposite sex, it would be a huge burden for her to be stuck with a guy she doesn't know all of a sudden. I should volunteer after all. This may be overbearing for me, but as Love hides behind my back, she even looks afraid. Wait a minute. Isn't today the day the new stock arrives? Plus, I have a feeling that I'm the one in charge of bringing it in. I glance at the shift schedule, and just as I suspected, that's exactly what I'll be doing. What should I do about this? Because of all the books and merchandise that we'll be selling at the special booth, the warehouse is pretty overloaded. Bringing up the new stock into the warehouse is tough if you're not used to it. It can even be dangerous if you don't know how to arrange everything. I don't know how it could be well, unless I'm trying to think how it could be dangerous. I really am, because I don't know how it would be dangerous. I really don't know how it would be dangerous, to be honest. I have a bad feeling for Love, but training her will be tough in this situation. As far as I can see from today's shift, there aren't too many other staff members who can handle the new stocks. I'm sure each person has been placed where they're most needed, so I doubt I can switch with anyone. The least I can do is ask the boss to allow another female staff member to be Love's trainer. Boss. Huh? Are you going to be Love's trainer? No. Today, I'm in charge of bringing the new stocks, so I can't train her, but Love is shy and she isn't used to guys. So could you have another girl train her? Oh, is that all? Fine. I'll have one of the female staff be her trainer. Just after listening to my plea, the boss raised his voice to talk to all the male staff who had their hands raised. Oh, ho, ho! I heard that, Oni-sama. Training in the direction of the turn in the direction of the voice. I see my junior co-worker standing there. I told you to stop calling me that. Oh, why not? I'm your junior here. So, I'm basically like a little sister, aren't I? What the heck are you saying? Anyway, how about I take over for Love's training? Or trainer. My junior goes on talking how having no idea how much she's embarrassing me. Still, it's a big help having a female staff member volunteer as a trainer. Are you sure? Of course I am. After all, I've been wanting to talk with Love. Love, Love, do you mind if I train you? My junior asks this to Love, who's still hiding behind me. As an answer, Love comes out from behind on my back and bow her head. I'm assuming that's yes, that's okay. Here she is. Alright, boss. I'll be in charge of training Love. Got it. Well, as long as Love doesn't mind, neither do I. At the decision that my junior will be Love's trainer, all the guys lower their hands with expressions of disappointment. Good. Some of them are even glancing at me as if they say, "You'll regret this." Now, I can discover the secret of that gorgeous figures of yours. Oh boy. Are you actually going to train her? Of course I am. Seriously. Well, as I mentioned, I got a deal with bringing the new stock. So, stick with her, okay? Honestly, my junior is even a better worker than I. I don't know how long she's been working here, but I'm always surprised to see how skilled she is. Senpai, do I have something on you? Do I have something on my face? No, it's just that when I panic and look away, my junior approached me with a weird laugh. Oh ho ho ho! Are you falling in love with me, senpai? Don't be stupid. Get to work training Love. Yes, sir. Alright, I'm going to start by showing you the basics. Come on. Alright, on we go. Love follows after my junior. She looks a little nervous, but she doesn't seem as uneasy as she was before. Now it's time for me to start working. Praying that Love gets used to the shop, I head to the service door. Okay, so now that's that. I have to get to the next part next place where I have other choices, of course. So, yeah, damn. Okie dokie, now we're at the scene where Love was sick and stuff and stayed home. And now I have to basically make the decision of what I was going to do to lessen the burden actually on Love. Okay, and if I remembered, I did the wash the bathtub. So this time I'm going to do the fold the laundry. I guess I'll fold the laundry. There's a mountain of clothes in the hamper. I have a little time before dinner, so I'll go ahead and fold the clothes now. Huh? But why are they inside in the first place? You should be in bed. I knew it. I should probably be scolding you, but thank you. But next time, leave it to me, okay? It would be awful if you collapse from fatigue when you're supposed to be resting. Yes. Yeah, you better listen. I flip over the laundry basket and I listen to Love's response, then grab a random piece of clothes and start folding. Love, who's watching me, glance at my hand every once in a while as if she wants to offer help. She makes it very hard to concentrate. That probably would make it hard to concentrate, to be honest. I'll be worried more about her then, because of that. What do you want for dinner? Alright. A dish that would give you energy. That would kind of be almost any dish. Food, basically. I don't know, when I eat and stuff like that, I feel like I have much more energy then. That means I'll be making some healthy food. I have a feeling that rice bowl might be tough for someone on the med. Okay? Let alone a girl. I probably can't get away with a meat dish with lots of garlic either. Oh, I love garlic. Garlic is so good. I usually put garlic in almost all my food I make. Alright? Garlic's really good. I love it very much. It's delicious. Yes? Maybe we'll realize that I'm worried about what to make. She glanced towards me with a apologetic look on her face. Don't worry, I can check out the recipe on my phone and find a perfect dish for you. What? Is it? It isn't. I think I know what I have in my hands. Is it good or bad? That's debatable. What pointed at my hand? More respectively, the item within my hand is a scrap of clothes in a color that no guy would be caught dead wearing. Could this be Love's panties? Yep, I figured. How does that make me really naughty for grabbing them tightly? I don't understand that logic. I really don't. How is that making me naughty for... Okay. No, this isn't. I literally want to remind her of the time where she was fantasizing with my underwear in her hands, but if I don't pull it off well, she might start with her fantasy all over again. I want to handle this a bit more gently. I remember that. I remembered that before. Oh my god, that was so funny. Because she was folding my underwear, she was thinking for some reason we wanted to trade underwear, and basically it's back to that again. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. You were watching me fold the laundry, weren't you? But what? What? I was doing laundry. I get it. I'll avoid touching your underwear, so go take a bath for now or something. Oh wow, that was actually not that bad. I thought it was gonna get worse. The majority of the clothes are mine, so worst case, I can just grab something from the pile of clothes. If I do that, there's no reason to go through all the trouble of folding everything. Yes, a bath. Go take it. Yeah. I'll start making dinner while you're in there. Okay. So, you don't even have energy for a bath after all? Okay. How you do that? Use? What are you talking about? Yes, please, I want to know. Love is babbling alarmingly things under her breath. It seems she started fantasizing already. If we keep going back and forth like this, I'm going to run out of energy as well. If you're not going to get in the bath, do you want me to wash your back? Yes, I guess. I don't know. Nothing worse than going to sleep all stinky. So I can at least help you with that. If you're in bed for a long time, a sweaty back can be a pain for the cold winters. Especially when you're sick, washing up and refreshing yourself is good for the mind and body. Huh? Wait a second, can I really say something like that? Yes, you did. No matter how long we've been living together, there's no way that love would be able to take her clothes off in front of someone of the opposite sex, even if it's me. More likely, she'll claim that I'm so naughty and start with some more weird fantasies. Please do. I love the fantasies. They're so hilariously funny. Love, maybe that's not such a good idea. Wow. Well, again, the music hasn't changed. Usually when something crazy happens, you get that like really funny, goofy music going on. So, you know, not surprising that she's like at all of the situation. Love stands up smiling and moves as if to take off her clothes. Just hang on. Okay. No, I mean, this isn't gonna cause any fantasies. Oh my god. I actually thought there would be some fantasies. I'm shocked, speechless, as Love looks over her shoulder at me, tucking her hair behind her ears. She's only taking off her clothes so that I can wash her back, but for me, every one of her gestures looks seductive. Ooh. This must be the power of the succubus. That's... I definitely cannot look directly at her. Actually, I don't think I can even touch her. I'll poke her. Touchy, touchy, touchy. That's what I would do. But, the back of Love's neck is particularly blinding me. My face gets redder every time I get a glance at it. Stimulating, I feel the blood pumping through my body faster and faster. Oh boy. Yes, I'm okay. Are you sure about this? No, it's just that I didn't really mean to ask you if I could wipe your back. With a blindfold expression, Love is looking at me vacantly. Although, if you don't mind, I could wash your back, Love. Oh, now she understands? When I said that, Love's face flashes bright red so quickly it looked as if she's about to give off steam. Then she jumped under the bed covers. Oh, that sounds so cute. That really does sound cute, actually. I wish I could see like actual like animated scenes of these things, actually. That would be so much fun. I did not mean to do that. I can see her figure underneath the cover, probably trying to fix her clothes. A straight sigh, like groans, comes from under the cover. Huh? What am I supposed to do now? I can't fold the clothes, and at this rate, I doubt she'll come out even if I make dinner. I'm pretty sure she won't take the bath either. So, the figure under the blanket stopped. The fidget under the blanket stopped. Love? I call her name, but there's no answer. Oh my god. After a short while, there was a response I finally get from Love. Oh, that was just too adorable. That was just too adorable. When I open my eyes, I see my room, familiar ceiling above me. Is it morning? Okay, no. Okay, now this is actually going to the point where Love kind of lost control a little bit. So that means I should be almost done now with everything. I think I got at least one more section to do it, actually, but the last one has 3 choices. There, I know I did one of them, of course, so I have to do like that one, then do the other one. Okie dokie, we are at now the scene where basically, I think Love says she didn't want if she only she was human, basically. So my response basically was basically this. I actually repeated what she said. So next was going to be, of course, this or these two, basically. I am going to do both so that way we can see what the scenario would have been, of course. So we're going to do this one first, and then this one after this one. Make sense? Okay. So, do you like being a succubus? We're going with that. You don't like being a succubus? But what? Alright, I'm sure that Love thinks that she's causing me trouble because she's a succubus. However, I don't want her to think that she's a nuisance just because of that. If you mind, it's a trivial detail. You shouldn't think like that. If you start with that, then I might as well think, oh, if only I were a creature from the demon world. Ah, cute. Then I would rather live in the demon world with Love. I almost told her this, but I hold my tongue. I would say that. Why, you dumbass? I count as a dumbass. I can see our dispute continuing without end if I say something like that. I would say it. I would say it. I would say it. Dots. Glancing alongside at Love, who's hanging her head, something occurs to me. As she said that, as she said, what does living in the demon world means to Love? Does it mean being able to continue her life with me? I wonder. If that's the case, it would make me very happy. That's fine. I don't mind. Well, you kinda did that with that kiss before, so I think you already took my techno force. Unless there was supposed to be a certain amount you were supposed to take to qualify as a full-fledged succubus, that is. Again, I don't know. After that, Love doesn't finish the rest of her sentence, but I can tell what she wanted to say. She's not sure how our lives together and our relationship would change after that. I think that's what she was about to say. However, if she say that, in the end, I'll have to come up with a response. Aww. Unable to find a proper response to her question, I reach out to a sweeping bun to avoid answering. They're so salty. The sweetness of the red bean paste that spread throughout my mouth is enhanced, but the addition of the salt is this saltiness that pricks my tongue the most. The red bean bun are supposed to be sweet. Maybe I just picked the bad one. I heard that. Man, that was a big gulp. I washed the red bean punch. Red bean punch. I just said red bean punch. I washed the red bean bun down with some tea. Dots. The only thing that remains after I swallow it down is emptiness. Aw. That's actually really sad. The next day after we return to the hot springs. From the hot spring. Okay, so now I have to go back to that moment again. Okay, now we can do this one and see what would happen after that. Oh, you forgetting about the Technoforce? Oh, that's an interesting response. I never imagined that she was listening to me. Love looks at me with a surprised expression on her face. Yeah? You forgot it, didn't you? Just what?
人間さんとの暮らしが大切になったというか、
That?
私がサキュバスだってことを忘れるぐらい楽しかったというか。
Aww, that's cute. Aww. I'm happy to hear that. Realizing that she's revealed something pretty important, her face flushed bright red in an instant. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Ah, she's so adorable. I like my life with you as well, love. Yes, kiss already, please. We turn away from each other, too embarrassed to make eye contact. But you're going to need Technoforce eventually, aren't you? Yes. Aww. Force anything? Oh, flashback. Yeah, that was interesting. I have a flashback to that night. That's what she must have meant by forcing it. Aw. It doesn't matter, you should stay here forever anyway. If only I could get away with telling her that. Say it, you dumbass! Seriously, my character's a dumbass. I would actually say these things without hesitation, really. Well, depending on the situation, I guess. Makes sense. But anyhow, however, thinking that I should respond, respect the succubus within love, those words seem irresponsible, and I couldn't manage to say anything. Another way? What is it? Another way? Yeah, I'm actually very curious. What is the another way? Tell me, please. I'm actually really curious now. What's the another way? Saying that, Love moves to sit beside me and lays her head on my shoulder. Oh, is that another way, I guess? Is that the way? Huh? That's fine, but... Thoughts? The air between Love and I is filled with silence. If this happened some time ago, I don't think I would have been able to deal with the silence and would have tried to fill the space with useless chatter. But now, I feel that even the quiet atmosphere and passing time has meaning. More than anything, it doesn't bother me. Oh my god, this is so cute. I regret not picking this one actually. During the whole throughout the whole entire story itself. Huh? She doesn't continue on after that. However, I'm convinced that those words, casually uttered, contains Love's true feelings. Plus, I have a feeling that I know what she's thinking. Another way. Huh. I'm positive that my face is redder than even ever been now. Or right now. Alright. Fuck me. I'm getting tongue-tied again. I got tongue-tied. Sorry. Alright. Desperate to think of something else, I grab a sweet bean bun that I happen to spot. It's so sweet. The sweetness of the red bean paste that spread throughout my mouth is a hint of the slight addition of salt. Are sweet bean buns always this sweet? However, it's not the sweetness it's not the sweetest one would tie off. I swallow the red bean bun and sip some tea. the motion of me sipping tea, I still taste a touch of sweetness on my platter. Phew. That remains is a feeling of happiness and satisfaction. Okay, that one actually was a good scene. Actually, I really did enjoy that one a lot more than I thought. I kind of regret. I really regret not picking that one now. I really do. But yeah, that was actually all the scenes, actually, or at least all the choices that I did not make right there. Okay, plus also Love's nurse uniform transformation we haven't seen until now. Okay, so yeah, that was basically it. I'm really happy that I played this. Went through this actually. There's not much of playing really in it, but went through all this and stuff. Because yeah, I love these visual novels actually and stuff very much. I do have another one coming up at some point. Okay, so I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. Okay, but anyhow though, if you guys enjoy this, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure you pass like button if you guys enjoy, and if you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified with new videos. Until next time, this is dombeast, powering out.